Welcome everyone, and thanks for joining us on the channel today. We're taking you on a fun little adventure to the Great Fate at Samuel Gilbert Public School, one of the most vibrant and community driven schools in Sydney. As we walk through the entrance, you can already feel the excitement in the air. Families, students, volunteers, and local businesses have all come together to make this event truly special. The Fete is more than just a fun day out. It's a major fundraiser that helps support the school and its programs. And it's amazing to see how many people contribute their time and energy to make it happen. Right from the entry, you will notice colorful decorations, the buzz of conversations, and the smell of delicious food drifting from the many stalls ahead. Volunteers and local business owners have set up a fantastic variety of booths, offering everything from treats and sweets to toys, gifts, plants, games, and so much more. It's the kind of event where every corner has something new to explore. You can already see the kids bursting with excitement. Some are scanning the stalls for toys or goodies they can take home, while others are eagerly looking toward the ride section, ready to jump into the fun as soon as possible. The atmosphere here is full of joy, laughter, and that wonderful community spirit that brings everyone together. In today's video, we'll first give you a quick sneak peek as we enter, and then we'll take you through all the amazing stalls, each one with its own charm, before heading over to the rides, where the energy really ramps up. So stick around and enjoy the journey with us because there's lots to see and so much happening here at the Samuel Gilbert Great Fate. Let's get started. Now we're heading towards the stalls, and this is where the real fun begins. The very first stall that caught our eye was the classic duck catching game. It had a simple point system. The more points you scored, the better the prize you could win. And let me tell you, the kids were so excited for this one. You could see them lining up with huge smiles, trying their luck, and many of them walking away proudly holding soft toys they had just won. It's such a simple game, but the joy it brings is incredible. Right next to it was another timeless favorite, the Laughing Clowns game. This one definitely looked a bit tricky. It's always fun watching everyone get competitive with these classic carnival games. Have you played these games before? If you have any tips or tricks for winning, especially for the Laughing Clowns, make sure to leave a comment below. We'd love to hear your secrets. Let's move further into the fete and explore even more stalls. And trust me, there were plenty of exciting ones to check out. As we walked ahead, we found a whole row of stalls offering all kinds of treats and goodies. There were food stalls serving delicious snacks, a jelly station for the little ones, cold drinks to beat the heat, and colorful snow cones that the kids absolutely loved. Everywhere you looked, someone was enjoying a snack or holding something fun they had just picked up. We also came across a really fun surprise gift stall where kids could choose a mystery item. You never know what you're going to get, which makes it even more exciting. Then there was a stall for braids and hair color styling, and it was quite popular, especially with kids wanting festival style hairstyles. You could also find henna tattoos, stalls selling cute kids' shirts, fidgets, and all sorts of gift items. It felt like a mini marketplace filled with color, creativity, and happy faces. But our personal favorite among all of them was the Create Your Own Novelty Bag stall from the Mad Market Mart. This one really stood out. The owners were incredibly warm and friendly, and they had some amazing offers for the kids. For just $10, kids could pick 5 great toys. Honestly, that was such a steal. What made it even better was how patiently the stall owners interacted with every child, helping them choose the toys they liked the most and making sure they left with a big smile. Moving further into the market stalls area, we discovered even more interesting things. One of them was the Customize Your Own Slime stall. I honestly don't know what it is about slime, but kids absolutely love it. You could see them completely focused, listening carefully to the instructions, choosing colors, mixing ingredients, adding glitter, doing everything step by step. Yet somehow, even after learning it here, most kids still can't recreate the same magic at home. A little further along, we found a very special stall. The author of the book, Sapphire Millie and the Quest for the Unknown Destiny, was there in person, signing copies of his book. It was such a lovely moment watching kids meet the author, getting their books signed, and feeling inspired. Experiences like these really make school fates memorable. As we continued exploring, the variety only got better. There were stalls showcasing 3D printed items, beautifully crafted pieces made with laser cutting, and even tables taking personalized custom orders. From creative gadgets to unique handmade items, it felt like a mini craft fair mixed with a tech display. The talent and creativity on display were truly impressive. Next, we made our way into a fun little activity zone set up especially for the kids. One of the highlights here was the football kicking area, where kids lined up to test their aim. Right beside it, there were a few art and craft activity tables. Kids were busy painting, coloring, gluing, and creating their own little masterpieces. These kinds of hands on activities always bring out so much creativity. And of course, a little mess too, which is part of the fun. And then, we spotted something that all kids instantly gravitate towards: a bubble dispenser. It was filling the air with hundreds of floating bubbles, and you could see children running around trying to pop as many as they could. We also found Santa's helpers entertaining the kids with balloon creations. Dressed in festive colors, they were twisting and shaping balloons into all sorts of fun designs. From dogs and swords to flowers and hats, they made it all look effortless. Santa saw the police motorcycles and immediately thought, finally, something that won't get stuck on rooftops. So, of course, he had to jump on and give it a test ride. Santa also helped everyone with some cool photos. Now let's talk about one of the biggest highlights of the day, the rides. The kids had unlimited access to all the rides with a $40 armband, and they absolutely loved it. Unlike many other fairs or night markets where the queues can get really long, here the lines were short and manageable, which meant the kids actually got to enjoy the rides again and again. Some rides had height restrictions for safety, but there was still something for everyone, from the little ones to the older kids. You could see the pure excitement on their faces every time a ride started. And as parents, seeing them this happy really made the whole day worth it. We honestly couldn't have asked for a better experience. We're already looking forward to the Great Fate next year because this year's event was just amazing. The community, the volunteers, the activities, the stalls, everything came together so perfectly. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out more videos on our channel. Bye for now, and keep watching the rest of the video as we leave you with some music and more highlights from the day. Enjoy your day. Desi Couple with Humor.